Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, oh, oh, I'm never doing that again. Did you hear my jaw pop? Oh, fuck me and my dangling jaw. Fuck me and my dangling jaw. Did you hear it? Or no? Oh God, this is my life. I think I'm gonna get a second opinion on it whenever I see I have a primary care physician appointment in a couple weeks, and I think I'm gonna ask her for additional thoughts. Um, just cause, well, also allegedly the CPAP might help me with my dangling jaw problems, which is the whole reason I got a sleep study done to begin with. So we got things coming, but my jaw just popped when I did that. That was awful. Anyways, hi, hello. Hey, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hey, y'all know Hey Everybody, the Temu girly? She's still out here saying she doesn't want to do Temu anymore, but yet she still keeps posting Temu hauls, but that's besides the point. Hey everybody, we're here to see Frank Tofano. Do y'all remember him? Do, do y'all remember him? A dangling jaw, he/they should call you. Oh, he/they is calling. he/they is calling. Frank Tofano. Maybe I should go pull up the last video we did of him. It's been a while. Some people have been asking. You could say this is highly requested to some extent. Oh, it's this one. This YouTuber's meat store is a health department nightmare. This is him. We clicked on a video where he was making bone broth gummy bears, and then all of his fridges and all of his freezers were failing. This is him. Those are the beef broth or bone broth gummies. And then he was also selling, oh, this is him like wiping sweat off of his face. He was also selling these like meals. He was selling these meals to people. For $15. And he was storing them in this like warm, maybe moist refrigerator that wasn't working. Just open air like this, not covered at all. So this is who we're checking back in. This is who we're checking back in with. Frank Tofano, you know? I think that's how you say his name. I did take a look. I've checked in occasionally. I haven't watched anything. But I have checked in occasionally. He's got a lot of videos about US Customs ruining his meat. His Wagyu beef. Talking about law firms not helping him, judges and things like that. I haven't clicked on any. I mean, you can see I don't have the red line on any of these. I have the red line on this one because that's the one we're going to watch today. I haven't watched any of these. Girl, I don't know what's going on with him. He's not well. He's concerned about like Freemasons and stuff. Yeah, Colin, you are correct. Oh, I can't remember. There was a name for it. There was like a word we had to look up the last time. Because it's like, gang stalked. He thinks he's getting gang stalked. He thinks that, like, there's a group of people out to get him. Yeah. But we're watching this video called Wholesale Eggs Available, Wild Boar Back, Fresh Sourdough, and, spoiler alert, freezer failing again? His freezers are failing. His freezers are failing again. Not Boarback Mountain. Listen, Brokeback Mountain is a great movie, and as a young gay in high school when it came out, I was thrilled to watch it. I was thrilled to watch it back then. Big corporations are trying to ruin his business, yes. Yeah, and he thought that he invented bone broth gummies or something like that. Like he patented them, he thinks, or something. Very weird. Very, very weird. How is it again if they didn't work already? Well, I think at the end of that video, he claimed that he got things working again. I mean, it has been this. He just posted this video a day ago, and the original one that we watched was like weeks, if not months ago. I think. How do you decide what to react to on stream? Is there a poll in the Discord or something? No, there's not a poll in the. There is a place in the Discord where people can suggest like specific videos. It's called like YouTube and Twitch ideas. I mostly just go with whatever my gut is feeling for the day. I'll look through those ideas. Sometimes I will just like come across stuff on my own and be like, this feels like something. I don't necessarily like, you can give suggestions, but I might just not get to every suggestion, you know? It's really just how I'm feeling. And sometimes it's like really how I'm feeling is like, oh, I need something just like silly, goofy, lighthearted. And then some days it's like, let's watch this guy talk about his fridges. Zach only listens to me, really? Now, Jamie, that I do listen to you a lot, but that's not true. Because I think Just My Opinion posted this in the suggestions thread and the Discords. So I do. I mean, Jamie does. That's not to say that Jamie helps a lot. Jamie vets a lot of stuff, saves a lot of the time for us on not having me sit here trying to watch nonsense. Colin suggests stuff a lot. Colin has a pretty good idea of what will be fun. Diet Sodi also has suggested some good stuff. Yeah, we got some good folks. Can we do a squirt prediction? Yeah, we'll do a prediction of will he say squirt. Wait, let me close out of this. Did that okay, I think that got downloaded. I think we're gonna be fine. Sorry, I was downloading a live stream of a YouTuber prior to starting the recording, and I just was making sure that it's sorry. Sorry, I was like, did I show something earlier on stream that I shouldn't have? I don't think I did. But remember, never mind. I need to forward focus. I was going to start a prediction. We're gonna do a will he say the word squirt? It's very important. Will he say the word squirt? It's okay, your feet pics were not on stream. Land the plane! I'm working on it. Alright. Prediction started. Will there be a squirt? Will there be a fart? Prediction poll, will Zach ever start this video? I will! I've only been yapping for 9 minutes. Okay, if y'all are ready though, in the meantime while people are doing the prediction, could you put 69s in the chat? Thank you. Will there be a ghost? Will there be a Dawn? I don't think there will be Dawn in this. Could you imagine Dawn with this man? She would be so lost. She'd be so concerned. Don't you think? I can't believe her in the Spirit Halloween. She was wild. I was living for her in the Spirit Halloween. All right. Let's get to. Let's do it. This is for all my ladies.
What's up, guys? We're down here at Frankie's Free Meat. Really just one disaster after another.
Uh-huh.
I haven't made any money since moving out to PA because of it.
Did he always have this tattoo on his neck? He's quiet. I could turn him up even more. No worries. Got it.
And it doesn't help that, every time we tried to expand the business or do something, it just completely backfired, and I haven't been compensated for it because these other companies have no problem ripping people off.
Uh-huh.
So from more recently to the past, we just had our freezer fail last week.
Again?
The new freezer unit wasn't installed properly, so it stopped running, and then we almost lost our entire meat inventory. I was going to do a sale just to empty the freezer out, but I realized I don't really even have that much inventory because I'm completely broke, so we weren't even going to do a sale to push out the inventory.
What? But also, what kind of inventory are you going to have if all of your freezers are broken, my dude? Nobody wants your spoiled meat. Nobody wants your spoiled meat. Does he still have his website up to, buy stuff from? He has all of these websites. Like Frankie's Free Range Food, Frankie's Free Range Meat. Crackdamia, organic macadamia nuts. Oh wait, no. Oh, that's just Crackadamia. The A is that's bad design. It's just bad design that the A went onto the next line. Wait, are these... Can you still get these things? Can you still get his... I'm confused. Are you able to still buy these things? Why are they available on his website? Grass-fed ribeye package, 7 pounds for $175. Is that the... Grass-fed beef, pet food, treats, and chew bones, $2? What is the pricing system here? Anyways, he's still out here selling things. Zach wants Frankie's meat. Zach does not want Frankie's meat. Frankie's big multi-meats. I don't want this man's meats or his nuts at all. I really don't. $12 stick of butter. We need to get that $12 stick of butter to make $12 stick of butter tortellini. $12 stick of butter rice.
And then before the freezer failed, the new refrigerator unit failed. So despite renting a reefer and preventing the product from spoiling in the fridge, we had the reefer, we got the new units in, we moved all the refrigerated product over to the fridge, and then the new refrigerator wasn't programmed properly.
All I know about reefer is refurbished, refurbished. Maybe that's what he means.
Got warm, and we had to throw out like $40,000 worth of food of eggs and dairy, so I'm still waiting for the insurance to pay me for that.
I just don't believe you had $40,000 worth of inventory. Like, I just don't necessarily believe that. What? You had $40,000 worth of inventory that went bad? Reefer is usually referring to a refrigerated truck in logistics.
And then what I just said, then we almost lost the freezer stuff just last week. So
it is
one thing after another with this equipment, and then before that,
it does kind of seem like he's trying to to run some kind of insurance scams. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but it feels weird.
just a week before that, we lost the $20,000 plus worth of Wagyu. U.S. Customs and that company always forwarding just let it rot. We filed a lawsuit. And these scumbags are probably just ripping off other small businesses. They don't do what they're supposed to do. They literally let $20,000 worth of my product rot in the port. And then when we leave Google reviews for how they treat their clients, they just call up Google and have the reviews erased. That's what these people do. These people are evil. They don't care about you. They think you're worthless. So why would you want to buy anything from those people?
Well, why did you buy? What? I don't understand. 20,000. What? Why are you buying $20,000 worth of Wagyu beef?
Why would you want to go into a supermarket owned by people who think you're worthless and buy food products from them?
Well, I don't know that I want to buy them from you. I don't know about the grocery store, but you're out here with fridges and freezers that don't work. How can I trust your meats?
If all they care about is getting money from you, like that's why this doctor that butchered my face isn't actually a skilled surgeon, because the product they're offering you doesn't matter. What happens if you get bad meat from the supermarket? They'll just delete the reviews. You know, it doesn't matter. They just get the reviews deleted.
Everything, her web connects us all. Her web connects us all. Just like that doctor botched his face, these meat companies are out here to get you. How did we go from meat distributing to facial surgery? Girl, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Stop fidgeting. Oh my god! I threw the fidget slug away. And by that I mean I threw it behind me. It landed in Poe's chair. Poe is not in the chair. If you think about it, face reconstruction is meat redistribution. That's so deep. That's so deep. You should get fox eye surgery from a local mom and pop surgeon instead of someone like Dr. Tabin. Exactly. And then who else is fidgeting their slug right now? Well, not me anymore.
Before that, we had the potato chip manufacturing equipment fail, and then the company never reimbursed me.
I just like...
It's really just no one caring about the quality of their work.
At some point, I'm also like, how is all of this their problem and not yours? You know, like, you have all of these problems. But all the other people are the problem, you know? It's not possibly you. There's not possibly part of you in this, you know? Also, yeah, didn't he say that he got the freezers or some kind of equipment or something from Alibaba? Like, didn't he say that? Wasn't that him?
And that's the only reason I'm even in business, is because I offer products that no one else has and a higher quality than no one else has. Yet everyone else that I do business with just rips me off. Yeah, I'm tired of this shit. I honestly don't even want to film this vlog anymore.
Okay, then don't.
This doctor should have just compensated me for ruining my face for the rest of my life, and I shouldn't have to work anymore. I spent the whole day lying in pain in bed till like 1 o'clock, finally got out of bed to drive down to work, only to be reminded of this nonsense. At the end...
Oh, he's going through it. He's going through it. He doesn't even want to film anymore. He shouldn't have to work anymore. Amen. I don't think anybody... Listen, if you can get away to not work anymore, I say do it. That's why his business is failing. He doesn't wake up until 1 p.m. Yeah, I don't think he realizes how good he has it. You rolled out of bed at 1 p.m. and thought, I better go to my meat packing center where none of the fridges work.
End of the day, that's really it. You know, all these other people I do business with, for the most part, only care about their paycheck. That's all they care
Like, what is this place that he's in? Because these drop ceilings above him look so sketch. Look so fucking sketch.
They don't care about the quality of the product.
It's also kind of crazy because it's like, he wants to talk about, like, local mom and pop. Like, I think if you're selling meat and stuff like that, why is he having this meat shipped over from, like, overseas or wherever it's coming from and getting stuck in a port and rotting? Like, why doesn't he work with local farmers to get meat? That's the part that's confusing to me too, because it's like, you're outsourcing this stuff from... Oh, Wagyu beef is only legit from Japan. Okay, well, there's that, I guess. But it's like, you don't have to sell Wagyu beef. You live in Pennsylvania. I'm sure there's some kind of farm life around there. You know? I feel like if you're selling this narrative that, like, you shouldn't rely on big stores and big grocery and things like that, then why not work with, like, the local farmers and stuff?
And then it always bites me in the back. So I think I did a short showing you guys the correct label for the new pool sanitizing powder.
Why is he selling pool sanitizing powder? Why are you selling pool powder? The fuck does that have to do with meat? And you're storing it at your meat packing center?
I don't really think we're going to make any money or sell much of this, especially because we launched it so late in the summer, but it's available. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Why are you selling it, period? Remember the extensive list of stuff he sold in the last one? This isn't surprising to me. I guess so. He was selling, like... I feel like he was selling, like toiletries and stuff. What you need to know is he ordered this, and it was called Nature Red, but the powder was blue. So he had to make new labels that said Natural Blue because the product wasn't red. His life is fucked. What? Is he just reselling somebody else's product too, by the way? Like, I don't understand. This isn't like Frankie's own Big Naturals. This is someone else made this and then he made new labels for it.
Throughout the rest of this year into next year. This is on organsupplements.com. It's basically an alternative to chlorine. This is a new product. I'm just waiting on the labels. It's a high protein apple cinnamon instant oatmeal, so hopefully...
Love storing the high protein apple cinnamon instant oatmeal right next to the pool cleaner. Cool. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense.
Next vlog, we'll show you guys that. We have all of the health and nutrition bars in stock. Just made some fresh pemmican as well as plain pemmican. We have chocolate chip granola bars,
pemmican?
Both the plain dried crispy beef and the meat granola. We do have the collagen crisp bars in stock, the dark chocolate hazel.
Also, yeah, having it just chilling there unlabeled is questionable as well. I agree.
Don't mix those up, LMAO.
Mona, thanks so much for 62 months, Diva. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Do these warehouses get checked? I have no idea. Something tells me that there's probably a lot of things about his business that aren't like on the up and up. A lot of it feels very, very questionable. I wonder if like the health department even knows this exists. You know? As someone with a ServSafe certification, this is a contamination nightmare. Oh, I believe it. I believe it. While the temperature in his refrigeration is on the up and up. Like, as in the temperature's getting higher and higher. Yes, I agree. I agree. His license just says, trust me, bro. T.
Not the maple pecan. I'm not sure if we have the white chocolate macadamia nut somewhere here.
Pemmican is like trail mix with ground meat. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. You're not. You're lying. Is that really? I guess I could have Googled. I guess I could have. Pemmican? Pemmican is a mixture of tallow, dried meat, and sometimes dried berries. A calorie-rich food, it can be used as a key component in prepared meals or eaten raw. Historically, it was an important part of indigenous cuisine in certain parts of North America, and it's still prepared today. Well, there you go. First your money, then your clothes.
But we do have the quinoa crisp. Up there is some of the best bars. We got some breadcrumbs. So all the animal fats are over here. The marrow oil was restocked more recently.
That's what you'll be fed in the barn. I could lock you in Dr. Kinberry's barn for a month and feed you pemmican and you'd lose weight. God, Colin, you've created a nightmare over here.
Vanilla honey, this is available on frankie'sstrangefoods.com. Just a natural vanilla extract replacement using honey as a carrier instead of alcohol. Yeah, this is what we ran out of, but
did you
have the marrowbone oil available. And in addition to the 2-pound big jar of beef tallow, we also have 5-gallon buckets. So we have large amounts of beef tallow available in the big buckets.
He said 5-gallon buckets of beef tallow. That's crazy. I'm kind of tempted to place a small order with him to see what happens. Listen, choose your own adventure. That sounds like. Jamie, I'll only encourage you to do it if you get the 5-gallon bucket of beef tallow. That's the only way I'm just joking. Also, you do whatever you want to do on your own, on your own time.
We got the meat room refrigerated now.
I don't feel like there should be ice on those things. I don't think you should have ice build up. Yeah, listen. Things I don't know shit about: HVAC, refrigeration, freezers. Choose your own adventure, and the adventure is food poisoning. See, Maya. Again, here's the thing. If I need any of this shit, I will simply get it from my local farmers and not this dickweed. Also, tea. But also, it doesn't feel like there should be, like, ice buildup. Correct. His AC is definitely broken because that ice means something is working overtime to try and cool. how quickly is he cycling through the meat he stores because you can't refrigerate meat too long. Also that, yeah, I don't know how quickly he thought he was going to sell $20,000 worth of beef, but here we are.
Costs a ton of money, and I stopped not working properly, but go figure. So the fridge is pretty full here. We have way too many eggs. Basically,
that's all
our
eggs?
egg farmer is pressuring us to sell more eggs, but I'll get into that in a second. Oh, that was...
Our egg farmer is pressuring... He can't force you to buy shit, buddy. If you don't need that many eggs, you don't have to buy that many.
The important thing for me to say at the beginning of the video, so we are looking for wholesale buyers for eggs. So if there's any restaurant suppliers or any companies out there that need really high quality corn and soy free eggs, we are looking for some wholesale clients. I'm gonna have a website up separately for that we're selling wholesale eggs now, because what happened was when all the egg craziness was going on and the prices were shooting through the roof, I told my egg supplier to switch, just give me all the eggs, I'll pay you more than everyone else. And he didn't do that. He basically waited until the madness was over, and then he cut all his other suppliers short and gave me all the eggs.
So you got what you asked for. He's just upset that it happened after the time that he wanted. He just didn't get the eggs quick enough. Big Egg is coming after him. I fear Big Egg is coming after him, yeah. It can't be too cold in there if he's just casually vlogging. Yeah, listen, this is, again, why I'm not buying eggs or meat or anything from this man.
Which didn't make much sense. Like, basically, for 3 months, I was begging him, look, give me all the eggs, I can sell them all. If you give me all the eggs now, I will be able to sell them all moving forward. I told him that for like 2 or 3 months straight. He didn't listen to me. And then literally, right as the egg sales were dying down, he started ramping up and trying to give more eggs to me. But his supply isn't consistent throughout the year anyway.
Well, then don't take them. Then don't take... I don't understand this part where, like, did you pay for them in advance or something?
Well, the point is, we're trying to find new egg wholesalers to distribute to restaurants or whatever, or if any restaurants have a high volume of eggs, we're looking for wholesale clients. So I've been doing a bit of bacon this week myself. We got some hamburger buns proofing that are going to be used for the frozen hamburgers. And
he's actually doing some baking. Also, yeah, he freezes his... Sorry, I gotta turn this down. It's a little loud in my ears, but I'll make sure to have it all the way turned up for you. He freezes, like, already cooked hamburgers and shit and stuff.
Cheeseburgers. We got some pizza dough that's going to go for the frozen pizzas. Here we have our everything bagels proofing, and we also have some plain donuts, and we're going to do some custard donuts proofing in there as well. So some really high quality fresh baked goods that are going to be in addition to this. So the stuff that's already prepared, we got chocolate chip cookies here for you guys, apple pie, plenty of plain donuts. Over there, we just...
Like, why is there a tub, like, right here, there's a tub of, like, seemingly raw meat just chilling next to these baked goods? Surely you're not storing all of those things at the same temperature, right? I mean, like, I don't really know, but it just doesn't feel right.
Finished making these today. The white chocolate chip cookies are back in stock, in addition to the dark chocolate chip cookies. Over there, we just have our cured meats. Like we have the Iberico ham, some smoked brisket, prosciutto, turkey breast, bacon. Yeah, you guys can see we're completely full on eggs.
Cured meats, I guess, are different, probably. Like, that makes sense, I guess.
box here. Most of the raw dairy has not been unpacked yet. All we have is the milk with the cream separated on top in the glass. This is just all eggs blocking that. And that relates back to the first HVAC guy that worked on this building. He stole all the refrigerant.
We're back to the HVAC. He stole the refrigerant from you? He stole? He stole the refrigerant from you. How is everybody else the problem? And how has nothing seemingly ever gone right for this man?
Out of the machine that used to cool this room. So not only did he steal $15,000 worth of refrigerant and
he just makes
steal $20,000 of the bank loan, I had to spend like $15,000 on equipment and labor to get this room cooled again.
How is his business even functioning? He's lost $20,000 from the Wagyu beef. He's lost $10,000 from refrigerant being stolen. $15,000 that he spent on equipment and labor. Whatever he's lost from his botched surgery. Like, where's this money coming from? Where is the money coming from? This feels like e-begging, but instead of for money, it's to get people to buy shit, kind of. Zach, and now you're stealing from him by transforming his content, gasp. Now, Anna Bunny Art, you don't need to be giving him any kind of ideas. Now you don't need to be giving him any kind... You don't need to be giving him any kind of ideas. Why would you put that out into the ether? This guy rules. One time he said that he was the first person to eat steak off of a cutting board, and now everyone's doing it, and they stole his idea.
Should have added that to the lawsuit. I guess the news this week is I decided to restock the boar. So we have all wild boar cuts now. Here is wild boar tenderloin, 4-ounce steaks. We have some wild boar shoulder roasts. These are St. Louis ribs. These are boneless leg roasts. We have wild boar shanks. Those are pretty cool. These would be nice for your dog or something, a high quality snack. Wild boar neck. This is turkey restocked over here.
Yeah, like, where is he sourcing his wild boar from? Where is he sourcing all of this stuff?
We just restocked our pasture-raised turkey this week. Restocked some venison, restocked some lamb burgers. This is the wild boar. We've actually...
Are the wild boars from St. Louis? I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to meat, to be honest, and I'm not ever eating ribs. But I kind of always thought when people talked about St. Louis ribs, or like stuff like that in general, that they were talking about just like the ways in which it's cooked. Like St. Louis barbecue is a particular type of barbecue, right? Like, I spent a significant amount of time living... Oh, it is a type of cut? Okay, well, that's where I'm an idiot. It's a type of cut. Breaking news, Frankie's Free Range Meats is not BBB accredited, according to the BBB. The Better Business Bureau? Okay, the ribs are a particular cut. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Cut or uncut? Girl, wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? His next video is him with a bunch of raw shrimp to try and jump ahead of the radioactive shrimp, not this. Does he have a certificate to sell this stuff? I don't know that he has permission to do anything that he does.
We've had ground boar in stock. It's just all these other cuts we haven't had. These are all wild boar bone-in ribeye steaks. So we have all different sized boar ribeye steaks. Some of them are really small. Veal brains are finally back in stock.
No.
Pork bacon back in stock. Fresh batch of hot dog rolls in the freezer.
The veal brain is a no for me. His next video is, my shrimp guy just sent me 1,000 pounds of shrimp. He fucked me over. I asked him for shrimp in 2017 and he never sent it. And now we have too much fucking shrimp. Please go to frankieslittleshrimps.com and buy these shrimps. Look at the condensation on the bread packaging.
Stock. Fresh.
Yeah, it is looking a little moist in there.
Batch of hot dog rolls in the freezer. And we also have freshly frozen our sourdough bread. That's actually a new product here. The turkey feet we haven't sold before. We also restocked the lemon sorbet. So we have a lot of lemon sorbet back available. And we restocked the cookie dough ice cream. And we put a lot of cookie dough in it. There's like 80 pounds of raw cookie dough and like 100 pounds of ice cream. So there should be like a ton of cookie dough in there. That's, you know, the
love 80 pounds of raw cookie dough.
Highest quality, made with all organic ingredients, raw grass-fed butter, pasture-raised eggs, all that stuff. I don't think we've done a vlog in like 2 or 3 weeks, so there's a lot of new restocks and a lot of new stuff. I feel like I missed it all, but most of it is probably just restocks. So, you know, on the website, if you go under the sourdough baked goods, everything is now available. It's made fresh every week. We're trying to keep everything available all the time.
I will say, somebody in the chat said, who is we? And I am curious who this man's business partners are. Like, do you have employees? Is it just you? What is going on? I also can't imagine that he's actually selling through all of this stuff. It really doesn't. I really can't believe that this business is just booming.
We just restocked the meat pot pies as well. Had issues with the goat farmer, so basically we made all the goat milk products ourselves.
Of course you had issues with the goat farmer. Who the fuck do you not have issues with, Frank? Who do you not have issues with?
The fresh goat milk is available in half gallon and quart, and I made my own goat yogurt. So we were able to keep the price down and keep it affordable.
I made my own goat yogurt. Y'all love making your own goat yogurt? Goat-gurt. Oh, gosh.
Restocked the goat yogurt this week. Yeah, I'm just over it, guys. I don't really want to read the reviews or anything. It's just... yeah, at what point do I just call it quits? And you guys are going to have to buy Freemason feedlot slop to feed your family, because I'm tired of this.
He said you're going to have to go to the Freemasons to get your goat yogurt. I was going to say, does he have reviews? We can go look if there's reviews on his website. Failing spectacularly at selling roughly 3,000 products instead of doing moderately well, selling maybe 2 or 3. That seems to be the other thing, is like, I don't understand why you don't just like keep it simple. Why are we selling pool cleaner? You know?
All these other businesses taking advantage of me. I'm losing $1,000 in chargebacks every week, and the worst part about it is I'm not being compensated for anything. You know, I file these lawsuits. The judge laughs because it's his buddies scamming me, and they ignore the lawsuit. That's really how it goes. And then my videos are censored and shadow banned, because if everyone knew the truth about how people were treating me and everything, then they wouldn't buy meat from anywhere else. I'd be the only person in business, to say the least. And they're really trying hard now. Basically, every single one of my videos is shadow banned, and they send in dozens and dozens of gang stalkers to leave fake comments and slander me and make fun of me.
Are people in his comments slandering him and making fun of him? WTF all these bots. According to ChatGPT, orbital decompression, orbital rim implant, lower eyelid retraction, and upper eyelid ptosis repair has a 40% serious botch rate if done altogether. It's largely Dr. Tabin's fault for not warning him of the risks, but it also is largely Frank's fault for not researching the risks. You think no one warned him? Delusional. Oh my god. That's a... Michael? That's a long ass fucking... Yeah. Long ass comment. I'm not reading it all. This could easily be a Netflix documentary. Maybe call Netflix and ask to make a doc with them. Only if he clips Tabin. We need a strong ending, otherwise it's gonna be mediocre. I would like to see it from his start to Tabin to the surgeries to more surgeries to now the secret society gang stalkers and whatever else is going on with him. Sue the chickens for laying too many eggs. You should pay someone... you should pay someone... I want to make it bigger so y'all can read it easier. You should pay someone to go to a house that filed a chargeback and have him wear spy glasses. You should hire a cameraman to film you and your employees making some products at the warehouse. Blunt Bunny, thanks so much for subscribing with Prime. Appreciate it. That can increase your views and increase your sales. You need to take advantage of this environment. You have to make more interesting content. James the Axe Thrower said, boring! That's actually Marsha's alt account. That's Marsha's sock account. These bot comments are sending me. This isn't a good look for your business, constantly being negative. You're stuck with those eyes for the rest of your life because of your decision. It's time to accept and live with it. Also, people are saying bot comments, but none of these have found, none of them have necessarily felt like bot comments. How do you not earn money and yet still make so many amazing new products? Okay, I'm skipping over that. I don't know what that is. That feels weird. Feel better, Frank. You seem a lot calmer. After all those videos mocking and belittling vegans, I can't really feel any sympathy for you. Disaster Boy's back. Old man yells at a cloud. What's up with all these... Oh, okay. Well, there was immediately one right after that. So that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. There was something about something. That was weird. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Well, let's finish the video. Happy Taco Tuesday. Are you having tacos today? I probably won't be, but I love that for you and your family. There's a Reddit thread I found about him. Mixed reviews. Interesting.
It's actually kind of crazy because... And what's seen as acceptable on my YouTube channel is, I'm talking about a doctor, like, ruining my face or my...
Come on, Disaster Boy, squirt on us, please. I forgot we were doing a squirt prediction.
Wagyu beef getting rotten and destroyed in the port and the small business being taken advantage of. And these people are posting comments making fun of me and shadow banning me. But if it was their secret society owned business, what they would do is they'd have a GoFundMe with $300,000 raised to give it to the small business. That's what they would do. And when I made a GoFundMe for my eyes to help me, GoFundMe just took it down. Said it was against community guidelines. Yeah, you guys can go to frank-stefano.com and see all the businesses, the few I didn't mention, the organ supplements, Frankie's Naturals, and Wi-Fi shielding.
Frankie's
And,
Naturals.
maybe next week we'll have the few new products to show you guys.
Frankie's Big Naturals. Oh, God. Wait, I do wonder if he has reviews on his website. You know? Did we ever look at that? Like, where would that be? Get these awesome free gifts. I don't want awesome free gifts. I want reviews. I want some reviews. Like, on this meal. Customer reviews. Be the first to write a review. Oh, this one says... Wait. This one says... Basically divine. I had some thought out steak sauce in the freezer and put it on there. Easily one of the best tasting burgers I had ever eaten. Crazy food. What about this? What about this? Chicken pot pie and beef pot pie. Oh, there's one that's only a 4-star review. Great. Can someone tell me the dimensions of the pie? I need to know if it will fit in our narrow freezer. Mouth-watering. I wish I can eat this pie every day. A dish of my dream. Super yummy. Almost reminded me of a cheesesteak stuffed in a pie crust with potatoes, and it was good. Not as many veggies as I would have liked, but the potatoes and onions were perfect. Definitely fed my family of 3, and my husband had seconds.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
Have we watched people review, do unboxings of Frankie's meats on YouTube?
Do you think those exist? Ooh, this is so big. Should we search? Frank Tufano meat review. Well, that's him. That's him. That's him. Boar bacon, Angus beef, cheap bison, pastured ducks, fresh beef is back. Why does that not look like anything's working in there? Chicken is back, fresh beef. Testicles back. The testicles are back, Diva. These are all just his own videos. Well, that's not. Okay, we're back to his videos.
Love,
I'd
love,
have to
love
search
my
a
cream
little
of
more.
wheat.
Search for Frankie's free-range meat review.
Frankie's free-range meat review. Thanks, Hot Cheeto, for doing that for me, for the bits. Tried this, Zach. Oh wait, Maya posted one in the.
So I'm gonna be doing a review on Frank.
Oh, that's the one I was gonna click on. Okay, good. We can watch this. Sure, why not? I'm gonna kick your ass if you don't start looking at chat. Sometimes I get like hyper focused. This is just from 7 months ago, and it's only 5 minutes. I feel like we should watch it.
Frankie's free range meat. In my opinion, I think it's one of the best places to order organic, like super high quality grass fed, grass finished organic free range meats online, which today is really hard to find. And this video is not sponsored. I'm not getting paid or anything. They don't even have an affiliate program.
Girl, why are
It's
you putting your
just a service that I've been using to get my and order my meat.
Why are you putting your whole addressy out there?
Even at Whole Foods, you really don't know where the meat that you're buying is coming from and the quality and everything. And
just to be clear, even with Frankie's free range meats, you don't know where the meat's coming from. Just to be clear. No one's allowed to thirst for this man. He has red LEDs in his home. That's guy who nuts early behavior. Maya!
To be honest, I don't really think they have that good a selection. I mean, they have a few brands, but a lot of times the price is just insanely high as well, which is also why I like Frankie's free range meats, is because not only is it super high quality, but if you buy it in bulk and get it shipped to you, you get everything delivered and you get the bulk discount, right? So the price is either equal to, and a lot of times I did the math, it's actually a little bit less than you would pay at, say, the grocery store or Amazon or Whole Foods or whatnot. Over the last like 4 months, almost all my meats that I've ordered have been from Frankie's free range meats, because they got pretty much everything. They got organs, so I get my beef liver, heart, kidney, all from Frankie's free range meats. I've even ordered their testicles a few times.
I've even ordered their testicles a few times. It's real good.
I get the bison from them as well. It's 90/10, super lean, and also it's always on sale, so it's like...
You're getting all this meat, but where are the gains, sir? Where are the gains? All of this meat to look like that and have red LEDs in your house?
Way cheap.
I love hating on a man.
Almost twice as cheap as you would get at, say, Whole Foods. And then also what's cool is that they just released the corn and soy-free eggs, which I've ordered 2.
You better buy some wholesale. I think Frankie has some wholesale for you now.
Packages, 2 deliveries of 12 dozen. And today it's almost impossible to find corn and soy free eggs. I mean, even if you're getting organic pasture raised, in most cases you're getting the feed is either corn or soy. So the eggs, that's awesome addition that they just added to the store. So they have some really good raw milk cheeses.
We're not doing
stocking
raw
up on, and they just taste amazing. So if you can't really get raw milk anywhere, get a raw cheese, and you're gonna get a lot of those fat soluble vitamins, nutrients that are really similar to
what is this guy's Wilson's? His whole he's got all these videos about creatine. I guess he does have some gains here. He's looking like he has gains over how does he look so different from this to this? He's just out here. Okay, alright. Well, okay. Sorry. I'll let him finish.
That, like your ADE and K in bioavailable forms. So yeah, so far I've been loving the service. It's always shipped really quick. All the items have been intact, not spoiled or anything, and I've been consuming the food for, like I mentioned, around 4 months at this point, and I'm not never got sick or anything.
Oh,
I know
good.
Currently they're dealing with some issues with the FDA, just because the meat industry is so highly regulated.
Sir, also, why are you putting your full ass address out there?
And so Frank Dufano, the owner of Frankie's Free Range Meats, he has a YouTube channel. I definitely recommend going over there and subscribing.
Diva, why are you sending... You're acknowledging that you've seen his YouTube channel, and you're like, yeah, I'm still gonna get his meats. You said, I've seen it, and I'm gonna get his meats. Cool.
His channel and supporting him. I know that he had to get rid of a ton of good quality meat just because there were some inspectors that came and just for no good reason made him, forfeit a lot of products. So, yeah,
for no good reason? For no, you think they just came in and for no good reason said get rid of these meats? Girl, his refrigerators don't work. His freezers don't work. He stores pool cleaner next to oatmeal. Like what?
Support people that are doing good work. So definitely consider just going over there and just buying all your stuff from him, just because it'll help his business make sure that we have the ability to have these foods available in the future, and that his business stays up and running, because it does kind of fly under the radar, his website, when it kind of gets drowned out from a lot of the bigger names like Butcher Box and just other meat delivery companies out there. But in reality,
how he's buying right on into all the stuff that Frank's talking about. He's buying right on into it. I would say that their bros are friends, but his address says he's in like North Carolina or something, you know?
if you dig deep enough, you can find gems like this, which is ultimately why I wanted to share it with you. Again, I'm not getting paid or anything like that. It's a service that I've just been using myself, and I thought a lot of you guys would find value in it as well. So yeah, check the link out down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop me a like down below as well. And if you tried the Frankie's free range meats, let us know your experience down in the comments. Maybe what your favorite food is that you order from them.
I'm curious.
Until next time.
I'm curious what the girls in the comments are saying. I appreciate you for taking the time to do this video. Money is beyond tight, and since Wild Fork stopped delivering to us, I've been searching for another source. Okay, I love this food. I love ordering from Frankie's. Cool review. Frankie's is the best. I don't trust it. If I took you and locked you in my malfunctioning refrigerator and fed you nothing but improperly thawed meat, you would lose weight. Exactly, teardrop, exactly. Okay, I gotta clock out. I gotta clock out. I fear we can keep going down the rabbit hole, but I'm clocking out for today, at least. For today, I'm gonna clock out. It's not. Here's what I'll say about Frankie's Big Naturals. It's not for me and my family, and by that I mean me and Poe. By that I mean me and Poe. So, anyways, bye YouTubies. Subscribe.